getting the start here today. On second down, Cook has a seam right side. Elvin Cook, ball is loose on the ground. Who's got it? Green Bay says they do. Preston Smith, I think, does. But was he down first?
Well, shit.
Cook not mad. Cook again, up the middle, big hole. Elvin Cook is going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Hi.
Okay.
Second and goal. Cook again, right side, walks in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Cook is waiting for a signal in for the touchdown. Third of the day for Elvin Cook, and Minnesota takes. With that, it brings up a 3rd and 9. Four-man rush, try to set up a screen. They've got some blocking. Cook taking advantage. First down and more. Elvin Cook breaking free into the open. Cook all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Oh my God! Wow! Oh my God!
Seconds left. Packers need a touchdown. They have no timeouts. Rodgers. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Is it a fumble or is it incomplete? Minnesota picks it up, and the Vikings look like they have it.
You may have seen a few people test Flex Seal on a bucket. Now that's a lot of damage.
What is going on, Vikings fans? It's Chaz here with another weekly Minnesota Vikings player grades. This week, the Vikings actually came out with a W. I'm actually feeling happy after a week for once. Elvin Cook looked great. Defense held its own. A lot of nervousness towards the end, but in the end, it was a bunch of joy and happiness in my heart that we beat the Packers. It's a good day any day you beat the Packers. And let's get right into the stars of the week. My star of the week can't be anyone else other than Elvin Cook. Just amazing this week. Made the Packers defense look like children. Made them babies. Overall, just fantastic week. And then an honorable mention, I'm going to go Eric Kendricks. He was stopping the run great today. Looked great in pass coverage. Just really helped the defense mend as a whole as we were dealing with some injuries. And we'll get into that later. Start off with good old Kirk Cousins. Just did what he had to. I'm going to give him a B- overall. Was 11 for 14 for 160 yards and a touchdown with a 138.1 passer rating. He didn't turn the ball over, which is a plus in my book. He did what he had to in the weather conditions. Just handed the ball to Elvin Cook and just did his job. Overall, good game from Kirk, and I'm going to give him a B-. Let's move into the star of the show. The Packers' father, Elvin Cook. He had 30 carries for 163 yards and 3 touchdowns. This dude's got to be at the top of the league, top of the conversation for running back, best running back in the league. This dude totally changes our offense, and without him, we're very stagnant, but Elvin Cook really makes our offense run well. The play action, and he just runs so hard, and he's so quick out of the backfield. I'm going to give him an A+. I don't think he could have played any better. Thought he was going to get hurt. I thought he was hurt in the first quarter when he fumbled when he hit the ground, but that got called back, and I think he got the wind knocked out of him, but he was good to go. He also had 2 receptions for 63 yards and a touchdown. So overall, 4 touchdown day for Elvin Cook. Just fantastic. Couldn't have asked for any more. Alexander Madison didn't play very much. I'm going to give him a C-. 3 carries for 8 yards. Got kind of arm tackled a little bit and just didn't look great today. CJ Ham looked good out of the backfield, really helped the run game. So did tight end Irv Smith. We'll get into him a little bit, but overall I was very pleased with how our team played running the ball. Receivers, tight ends, I'm just going to give pretty much everyone a B- down the board. as you know, weather conditions can't really do anything except just catch the ball. Justin Jefferson had 3 catches for 26 yards, 0 touchdowns on 4 targets. You know, just average game, caught the ball when it came his way. Same with Adam Thielen, 3 catches for 27, no touchdowns on 4 targets, pretty much the same stat line. They both just good, helped in the run blocking. You know, Justin Jefferson really helped in the run blocking this week, in my opinion, just down the field blocking for Elvin Cook. Kyle Rudolph had a catch for 12 yards. Looked good in the run game. BC Johnson didn't do anything. Chad Beebe had a huge conversion. He had a catch for 13 yards. And then Irv Smith, I'm going to give him the highest grade here. I'm going to give him a B. He had a reception for 16 yards, and he was extremely good in the run game. Towards the end, he had a few penalties, though, but the offensive pass interference, in my opinion, was a bad call. And then he had a holding. But overall, he made some really good kick-out blocks and went across the formation and kicked out the Preston Smith the end multiple times, which helped Elvin Cook just spring runs. And overall, he's going to get my best grade from the receivers and tight ends. O-line, this is the highest I'm going to rate them, or I have rated them all season. I'm going to give them a B+. They only allowed 1 sack. They gave Kirk time when we needed it. And the run game looked amazing today. Drew Samia, however you pronounce it, he was out again. Probably he's okay in the run game, but Ezra Cleveland looked really good in his place. Dakota Dozier actually looked pretty good in the run game, but he cannot be a guard of the future, in my opinion. Just struggles, too inconsistent, and he's not very good in the pass pro. And a little note here, a big plus for Brian O'Neill. He looked great. He's so fast at that tackle position, really good. At pass pro, too, he gets out there when we need him to. He's really good in the screen game and stuff, and really, he was keeping pace with Elvin Cook on that screen. That was kind of impressive. Just overall, a really good game from the O-line. Into the D-line, I'm going to give him a C. Little pass pro, but the run defense was good. Adenabo had 4 tackles. He had a sack that got called back because of a penalty or something like that. Jaleel Johnson had 4 tackles. DJ Wanham had that strip sack at the end. As you saw in the intro, just sealed the game for us. Huge play, only sack of the game, but overall the run defense was good, but the pass rush was pretty poor most of the game. We're really missing Danielle Hunter, and we traded away Yannick Ngakoue, so that doesn't help very much either. But you know, we also had 0 TFLs today, but the run defense was good. So the stat sheet might have not showed it, but we overall had a pretty good game. Linebackers, I'm going to give a B+. Eric Kendricks was the honorable mention for start of the week, had 12 tackles and 8 solo. Eric Wilson had 4 tackles, and he recovered that fumble at the end. And these guys were both good in the run game and the pass game. Really impressed with how Eric Kendricks ran stride for stride on Devontae Adams on that seam route, that one play. That was just impressive to see, and Eric Kendricks had a great game stuff in the run, so that's why he gets my honorable mention. Troy Dye had a costly 12-man on the field penalty, but in the end it didn't matter. We won the game, but that's just a rookie mistake. On to the DBs. First off, Cam Dantzler, prayers up for him. He was my honorable mention star of the week last week, as he had like 11 tackles, a few TFLs, just a sack. He looked great. He got carted off in the first or second quarter, I can't remember, but it just tough play. He hit Anthony Harris and just his head snapped back. I believe he's fine, but we'll see his timetable for return. Harrison Smith had 8 tackles in a pass deflection. Harrison Smith had 8 tackles in a pass deflection. Anthony Harris had 6 tackles in a pass deflection. Jeff Gladney struggled early, let up a touchdown to Davante Adams, but it's Davante Adams. He got better as the game got on. He really impressed. He was honestly one of our better pass rushers today, believe it or not, blitzing from the nickel position. There's so many injuries on our secondary, as Cam Dantzler and Boyd got hurt today. And we have Holton Hill out, but he's not much of an upgrade. And then Mike Hughes is on the IR, possibly season ending. So we'll see what happens with them. See what we do at the trade deadline. I might make a video talking about the Vikings trade deadline and seeing what we can do. But, you know, we'll see. On to the special teams. I'm going to give them a C just because of the weather. they did what they had to. Osborne was 2 for 40 on returns. Dan Bailey was 4 for 4 on extra points. Nothing to complain about there in the wind. Britton Colquitt kind of struggled a little bit, averaged 37.7 yards per punt. That's about what I averaged in high school. Little less, but you know, that's just, I know it was windy and stuff, but that he had a couple just shanks. And KJ Osborne overall had a really good special teams week. He had one questionable thing on a kick return, but he had a pretty explosive return to start the game. And then he had a few tackles, or one tackle on a punt, and it just really impressed me overall. And we'll see if he can become the third wide receiver of the future, or else he'll be a special teamer for the rest of his career. Who knows? Adam Thielen started on special teams. I remember when he was a rookie, maybe he blocked a punt and he got a touchdown, so that was kind of cool. So we'll see what happens with KJ Osborne. So yeah, overall it was a good day. The Vikings won. Got all my homework done, and yeah, I'm just gonna kick back, watch some Sunday Night Football. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe. And I'm out. Peace.
We've been walking through the forest with blood on our hands. We got lost in such a foreign land where we could be free. We could be free.